Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We're back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, I want to talk to you guys about Jeff Hardy, the current AEW superstar and the brother of the current TNA superstar that is Broken Matt Hardy. Now, when it comes to Jeff Hardy, I want to talk to you guys about this. Because now that Matt Hardy's contract has expired, Matt Hardy wasn't about AEW for about 3 years, and now his contract has expired. He decided to go back to TNA Wrestling, where I believe that it was basically the peak of Matt Hardy's career, because we all know Broken Matt Hardy was one of the best gimmicks that Matt Hardy has ever had. And now that it seems like Matt Hardy's gone back to TNA, that only means it's a time of when and where will Jeff Hardy return to TNA Wrestling. Because if you guys remember that Jeff Hardy has had his issues dealing with, like demons and everything like this. I believe that he is currently still on the AEW roster right now, because I believe that they probably extended his time due to injuries and some other things happening since he's been in AEW, which I believe he's been there for about 2 years now. But I think the all likeliest option when it comes to Jeff Hardy and AEW, I just see them going separate ways. I really just don't see Jeff Hardy staying in AEW, considering when his family has gone back to TNA. I think his best days were in TNA when he was doing, like the Brother Nero, when he was having his redemption storyline. Some of his best theme songs were also in TNA. I just see things going to the simple point of Jeff Hardy going back to TNA for the simple reason of Matt Hardy still being there. He could still have one more possible run in WWE once the TNA run is done, or if he really wants to, they can go back to WWE for a couple of days and he can retire as a WWE superstar. But Jeff Hardy in AEW has not worked out to the point where I thought they would, treat Jeff Hardy with respect. Because when Vince McMahon and Jeff Hardy were, if Jeff Hardy was in Vince McMahon's version of WWE, Jeff Hardy wasn't really getting treated with respect either, and that's the reason why I gotta say that his best days have been in TNA. And I really hope that if the time comes when Jeff Hardy does eventually leave AEW, I want to see him go back to TNA, because even though I barely watch TNA right now, I the times where I loved watching TNA was the times where Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, AJ Styles were all there, and seeing Jeff Hardy go back, even though it's not going to be a very well run company based off the way they do things. I mean, they fired the guy that was basically giving TNA back what TNA wrestling was, and then they fired him. But it'll just be interesting to see how Jeff Hardy really does when if he eventually does go back to TNA. I mean, there's still a possible chance that if Jeff Hardy leaves AEW, that he can go to WWE for a short stint run. But I think that all likely options is that Jeff Hardy will be leaving AEW when his contract expires, and all likely chance of Jeff Hardy returning to WWE or TNA is going to be that Jeff Hardy will be going back to TNA and possibly resuming his Brother Nero character, which I'm absolutely going to love, because I love his obsolete theme song, and if they are able to bring that back, I'm giving all for it, and I'm ready for Jeff Hardy to possibly even have another shot at being a World Tag Team Champion, but also a TNA World Heavyweight Champion.